right, folks, what we got here is a 2017 Hyundai Elantra 4-cylinder. Looks like the 2.0. We're going to do a set of spark plugs on here, and the spark plugs we're using is from AutoZone. It's the Iridium IX. This is the part number right there, 93175. We did 2 already. My friend Nick over here is doing it. And I'm going to show him exactly how we did it. All right, we did these 2 already. We're off to the last 2. So number 3 and number 4. So the trick here is there's a little gray clip over here. This little gray clip has to be unlocked. Once it's unlocked, you're able to squeeze this in like this. You see how it moves? And then the connector will come out. Okay, when it's in the lock position, it'll be like that. And you notice that you can't squeeze it. So he's going to raise it with a little tiny screwdriver, or you can do it with your nail. Okay, and you're going to pull that up. Once that is up like that, you're going to be able to squeeze it. The whole connector will come right out, and just push it off to the side. All right, we left them all off to the side so that they won't be blocking any of your view. But you can't mix them up because there's only certain lengths. All right, so they're going to fall exactly where they're going to go. And yes, those raindrops are rain. All right, the next thing we're going to do is 10mm socket. So we're going to take that bolt off right there. So that 10mm bolt is going to spin right off. And after we take it off, that coil assembly is going to come right out. So what you want to do is you want to give it a little bit of a twist. Never really yank it all the way up. You know, the spark plugs and the coil has been together for over 100,000 miles. So you're going to break up the little relationship a little bit, just a little jar it up a little bit like that. Then you're going to pull it up. All right, so you take the 10mm bolt out of the way and you save it somewhere so you don't lose it. Give that a nice little twist and a nice little pull, and it'll pop right out. There you go. Makes a nice little sound. All right, you're going to look over that coil over there. You're going to look out over the wires and the rubber. You want to look to make sure that there's no oil, because it should be nice and dry, and no burn marks. All right, this thing is nice and hot. It just came from work. All right, so it looks good. Now I want to go do the spark plug. The spark plug is down, all the way down yonder. It's a 5/8 socket. Make sure you have a spark plug socket, because it has a little rubber boot in it that helps you grab the spark plug on the way out. So like most things in life over here, it's lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now it's going to go the other way. There. Nope, just adjust this right here. There you go. Okay, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Good thing about a flex ratchet is you can stand it straight up, Nick, and spin it like a screwdriver. And that'll spin right out. And we'll take a look at the spark plugs, what they look like after 100,000 miles. Most of these Iridium spark plugs are designed for 100K. Some people go further. All right, some people go further because the car's running fine. I'm not going to do a tune-up on it, but no, that's not good. You got to put the effort into it, especially with the prices of gas nowadays getting close to $5 a gallon. All right, so here's what the spark plug looks like. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, it's a hottie. All right, you can't really tell, but looks pretty clean. How does the mother? Oh, I gotta drop it. All right, Nick, we'll go for the new ones.
The new one.
With the new ones, when you take them out of the package, make sure that there is a gap. Okay, make sure that there is a gap, because you'll be surprised when they ship them that they drop them and there won't be a gap. All right. So yeah, there's a nice shiny one. There it is. All right, perfect view there. All right, right there. You want to make sure that there's a gap between the center electrode and the ground. Okay. You can't adjust them, not like the old days, because you're going to ruin that little tip in back there. Just pull that straight out, Nick. There you go. All right, so this is going to go into the socket. Nick is doing this for his first time. That way, for you folks that haven't done it before, it's really not that bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay, so righty tighty. Nope, the other way. There you go. Just remember, it should go back in just as easy as it came out. If you're having a hard time threading it in, that means you put the spark plug in crooked, and you do not want to cross thread it. All right. Once it gets back in, it's going to stop. It's going to get tight. That's when you pull out the ratchet, turn it in the proper position, and you're going to tighten it up. Dual overhead cam. This is the same for like a 1.6. What else they use? I think they use a 1.5 also. There you go. That's good. All right, time to put the coil back in. It should go straight in, and you should actually hear it snap when it goes on top of the spark plug. Find your little 10mm bolt. Make sure you didn't lose it. If you lose it, that's another story. I'm sure you can find it at a local hardware store. It's a metric bolt. Just take one of the old ones out, match up the threads. Spin it in by hand, just like that. Make sure it turns in just as easy as it came out. Because otherwise you cross thread it. And then all you have to do is just plug in the harness. So Nick, for this picture here, why don't we just plug in that harness for that one, and we'll show everybody that little clip. Now lock it in. There you go. Done deal. And now we'll do the other ones. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
Ciao.
Good luck.